Anybody who's running a program is also, doing a Facebook group, because community, people don't want to be in isolation with learning. They don't want just the information anymore. They want the experience. They want the experience of being connected with other people going through the same experience that they are. I think it's here to stay, personally.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think it's a fad or what?
Well, I think, technology has advanced so much that, back 5 years ago, we didn't have that option. There wasn't easy ways to create community. We all had some different programs, but none of them were as seamless and effortless and as widely accepted as, say, like a Facebook group, or Google Hangouts or something like that. And so I think we're just getting more options and more people are used to it. So I think it's a combination of people. So many people are working in their own home-based, businesses, and we are in isolation a lot. And so we are craving that community, as Adela said. And so I think we're coupled with the fact that more and more people are using social media and all these different types of collaborative communication tools online, that it's like it's all come together. And so I do think it's here to stay, because it really supports this whole global, we have relationships all around the world now, and we get input immediately from people in all different time zones. And, it's just amazing. There's no way to go back. I do think that people still like to have options for how they consume information. So I think they love the community piece of it. But I also think we all live really, really busy lives. And so we like to have the option of being able to watch a video or a webinar or read a PDF or the ebook, on our own time, whenever that might be. If we're awake at 3 a.m. or before kids go to school or whenever that is. So I think we like to consume information in a lot of different ways. So I really see it as kind of a combination of how can you use the tools that are working and bring them together.
I've had some people, it's more the minority than the majority, but they'll be totally overwhelmed by a Facebook group. The engagement and the people talking in it and everything. They'll be like, oh, I can't possibly keep up with all that, and I have to kind of tell them, just consume what you want to. When you have a question, go ask your question. Or have y'all run into some of that with your folks? And what do you tell them when they feel a little overwhelmed with something like that?
I think it's so important for people to know what their natural style is, their natural communication style, their natural learning style, even their circumstances, how much time they have to commit to being on a Facebook group, or, how they like to consume information, whether it's video or audio or listening to a PDF or talking about it in a group. So I do think that is, sometimes you get into a program and you feel like you have to do everything and you're supposed to be online the whole entire time. And I think it's really important to emphasize to people that you've got to find what works for you, and don't worry about trying to do it 7 different ways. Find what works for you so that you can actually consume the information and get out there and take whatever actions that are associated with the program.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I agree. I do the same things in my programs, even the 30-day programs. I say, listen, you can't make a call or you don't have time for the replay at 9 o'clock in the morning, just breathe, relax, expand, and just connect with the intention that, you're connecting to the group of people. You can do it however you like. It's like a cafeteria menu. It's like a buffet, and there are no rules. And I think that this is one of the things that I think as creatives, this is one of the things that we bring, that is so important, is honoring, the authentic essence of each person, and how it is that we show up brilliantly, and how it is that we need to learn, or how we need to communicate, or how we, need to engage. And even to know that even within our own style, there may be some times when we're more on and in the foreground, and sometimes when we're more in the background. I think of myself, I love social media, and there are times that I'm just like, and then there are just times that I just kind of step back and chill, and, and it's okay to be both, and it all depends on everything else that's going on in your world, and to trust that what's right for you. I think that one of the things that I used to run into a lot in my community would be people would feel like they were missed out. I'm like, you're not missing out on anything. You know, if you came in on day 20 of a 30-day program, no sweat. That was the time when you were supposed to join. You know, whatever's here from day 20 through day 30, that's what you're on for. And just to learn, really to give people that opportunity to experience, to trust their own intuition, their own insights, their own knowing about what's best for them. I think that's one of the biggest gifts as creatives, since we play with the rules that we offer folks who are in our communities.